A very brief thank you for pulling off a year. And it was a little touch and go at the beginning of the year, as you recall. First quarter pretty dry, but the highlight of first quarter, without a doubt, was Michaela's promotion to associate director.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
We came out of our drought in second quarter, adding Curio to our club portfolio. Curio, as you may recall, does seed genomics and informatics for grain crops. And there's an interesting story with Curio. They first presented to this group in May of 2022.
Wow.
And they did an update in October 23. But the real news with Curio happened in May of 24, when they started getting closes on their platform with seed companies. And at that point, our investors started taking them seriously because they stayed in touch. So, word to the wise, do a newsletter. So their newsletter did trigger an investment. They joined the portfolio in second quarter and third quarter. We're starting to remember who we are and what we do. We added 2 investments to portfolio companies that were triggered by Portfolio Day. So on Portfolio Day, we had 20 of our portcos come in, 10 of which gave presentations. Another round of applause for Michaela for pulling that one off. And just as we had hoped, it made it rain. So Vanna and June Brain both got follow-on investments from that. And then in fourth quarter, we were back to our stride. We have had the busiest December I've ever seen in a dozen years of looking at Angel. We did another follow-on investment to Havana. We added Brace, we added Ecor, we added Grip Fusion, Light Handed, and Shifty to the portfolio in the last 2 months. So give yourselves a hand for that. Just under $1 million was put to work in 2025. That's down from 2024, but honestly, I am very pleased that we were able to squeeze that out. And because of the participation of our syndicated investors, our leverage is going to be over 10x. So for every dollar Point Angels put in, 10 more dollars came in from other syndicated investors into those same deals. Curio, I mentioned earlier, that's like a 36-month first touch to first check. That's also a record, but not one we want to brag about. The one we want to brag about is Shifty. Michaela saw Shifty
On demo day.
on demo day, first day of October. They applied and flew through screening, as I recall. Presented next door here, what was it, 3-4 weeks ago? Yep. And they got their first check right after Thanksgiving. That's 2 months from first touch to first check. And the first check was followed by more checks. So the fact that each angel works at their own pace is kind of the challenge that we deal with here. And we explain this as many times as we engage with investors and with portcos, and we have to keep explaining it. We are a club. Each one of us is master of their own portfolio. The fact that we have a club portfolio is just bragging rights. And I have to say I have the privilege and the pleasure of working with all of you. I am grateful to all of you for this year and for this experience. Eat the snacks, drink the drinks, and join Point Angels next year for more of the same.
And a round of applause for David.